When you think of rare plants, you may picture them in the rainforest or at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. But one of the rarest plants in the world is found right here in Alabama. Now, for security reasons, botanists tend not to talk too much about their efforts, but Focus at 4's Yenna Wadajo got an inside look.
These are very, very healthy plants that we have growing.
You are looking at one of the rarest plants found in only one spot in the world, and it's on the side of a ravine in Hale County, Alabama. It's called the Tutwiler spleenwort, discovered in 1873 by Julia Tutwiler.
So you have these ancient landscapes, and we really don't have a long history of human land use in an intensive manner in this part of North America.
Botanists at the Birmingham Botanical Gardens are working to make sure the Tutwiler spleenwort survives. But that's no easy task. At last count, there were only 230 of these tiny plants existing in the wild.
Some of the plants that we see in the wild are really smaller than this.
And they're finicky, adding to the challenge to figure out how to propagate them in a greenhouse. They like humidity, but not too much moisture. And they grow only on this particular rock called pudding stone.
And we'll try to emulate the exposure that these plants have in the wild, try to recreate that.
The problem is the ferns grow on private property. The owners so far have been kind enough to allow the botanists to check on the plants and take samples of the pudding stone to grow the plant at the botanical gardens. But botanists need to figure out whether they can make the plant grow somewhere else. Executive Director Fred Spicer says it also makes them wonder what else is out there.
Oh, we wonder all the time. I mean, Alabama is so rich, and Alabama has been the seat of plant exploration since the 1700s.
Well, some may see the plant and say, so what? They're saving a fern. Spicer says, though, what you know about a plant is just as important as what you don't.
You look at species and you really try not to pass human judgment on them. I mean, we don't know if this fern has an importance that we're not aware of. And we don't presume to be so full of hubris that we would be able to say, well, that one's not worth saving.
In Birmingham, Yenna Wadajo, Focus at 4.
Fascinating. The Botanical Gardens plans to grow enough new plants on the pudding stone in the greenhouse before then trying to slowly move those plants outside and test some new environments. The hope, of course, is that they can find more than one environment where the Tutwiler spleenwort will grow. More in a moment.